There's this disturbing pattern that nobody wants to talk about. Female teachers, male students, inappropriate relationships. If this makes you uncomfortable, good. I'm uncomfortable too, and it should make us uncomfortable. Because too many people still say, wasn't he a boy? How can he be a victim? These are children, teenagers. Sometimes they're in school uniforms, and they're being groomed by the very adults that are meant to protect them. This is not a one-off scandal. I'm not talking about just one woman. There are over a dozen recent cases, and those are just the ones that made the headlines. I've gone through some reports, I've read through some court documents, and it's disturbing. I don't understand it. First of all, let's talk about Laura Caron. She was a 5th grade teacher in New Jersey. One of her students, a boy just 13 years old, started living with her for a while. That alone raised questions, why? But years later, she gave birth to a child, and it was DNA that confirmed that the father was the teenage boy. A whole child had a child. If that doesn't shake you, it should. Then there's Christina Fomella, a special education teacher and soccer coach in Illinois. Her 15-year-old student's mom found messages, not just casual ones that clearly crossed every line. And when police investigated, they found a disturbing personal note where Fomella basically confessed to feelings for the student. She was arrested, she was charged with multiple counts of abuse. Then there's Brittany Fortenberry from Indiana. She was not just messaging students, she was sending videos, she was sending nudes to students. She taught maths at Eminence High School. The school was shocked, the community was stunned. But that boy, the student, he'll remember this forever. His family is scarred. Then there's Cara Hernandez, Kendall J. Phillips, Shawnee Despain, all from Texas, all arrested or charged between 2024 and 2025 for improper relationships with their students. Some got probation, some lost their teaching licenses, but in many of these cases, no jail time. Yet the emotional damage for these boys is real. And even if it doesn't leave physical bruises, their minds, I don't know. Let's not forget Brittany Zamora, one of the well-known cases. You might have heard about her. 27-year-old 6th grade teacher in Arizona. Her student was 13. And what makes this case even more upsetting is that she didn't hide it well. Some encounters happened during school hours, on school grounds. Brittany is now serving 20 years in prison, and honestly, that's one of the few times that the punishment came close to fitting the crime. So what are the signs? If you have teenage children, what are the signs? Because a lot of parents didn't know until it was too late. But I've compiled a few that some of the parents said, so you can notice. Sudden secrecy around phones or social media. Acting older than usual, suddenly more mature. A strange emotional attachment to a specific teacher. Withdrawal from friends or siblings. Anxiety or fear about school events that they used to enjoy. This is not about blaming teachers as a professional. This is about recognizing predators that can wear any face. Male, female, smiling, helpful, even the ones who bring cupcakes to school events. If a grown adult is texting a child at night about personal things, that's a red flag. It doesn't matter if the texts are sexual. If a student suddenly seems to know things beyond their years, emotionally, sexually, psychologically, that could be a red flag. And if a teacher is spending more time with one student than is necessary, check in, ask questions. Because this isn't about being nosy, it's about being protective. And to the boys who have been through this, you are not weak, you are not complicit. You were manipulated, you were a child, you could not consent. I'm saying these women's names out because they need to be known, because silence is what protects predators. Nobody should be silent anymore. Thanks for watching.